So day 11, it's hard to forget which. It's hard to remember which days are which. I wanted to do a quick 2 or 3 minute video about the reason for the arc in terms of housing. Some of you might know, some of you probably have not heard about this because you might not have been following what's been happening in the last 6 to 12 months. I went from having a pretty good job and being quite committed to that job and that contract finishing and not having anywhere else to work, and that was quite a shock for somebody who does a lot of video, social media development, ideas, creative stuff, because there is no job around for me to be able to do that. You know, I'm quite cutting edge in terms of what I want to do and what makes me passionate about what I want to do. Them jobs just don't really exist for companies yet. I think they're probably a good 12 months away, maybe even longer than that, a year or two. A year and a half, 2 years. About 6 months ago, well actually no, about 3 months ago now, my house was repossessed, and the life that I expected that we were going to have, me, Sam and Ella, just didn't sort of materialise. And taking on a massive mortgage, £120,000 when you're self-employed is quite a big deal, and so trying to find the money to pay that as a self-employed person was really, really hard. So basically, you know, the arc as well for the next year is a bit of stability in terms of having somewhere stable to live, to bring Ella up in the next year. Also, it's going to be a bit of a blueprint for how I can live in an arc, because I don't want to go back to bricks and mortar. I don't want to go back to having big mortgages, finding lots and lots of money to keep some bricks and mortar warm, and to do it up and buy bits and pieces. I've seen another side of life, and it doesn't need all those materialistic things. I just really don't need to live like that anymore. But I do want to give my daughter quite a stable life. Now, at the moment, Ella lives with her mum, and I see Ella only once a week at the moment, and I want to see her 2 or 3 times a week. So the arc for next year is a bit of stability for me, bringing Ella over a couple of times a week. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the transport thing yet, but I'll get to that and work that out. So, you know, I don't, although I am officially no fixed abode and homeless and crashing on people's places with crashpadding and various friends' places when I can, being homeless, digitally nomad homeless, is a totally different thing altogether, because you've got people to call on, you've got things that you can do, you've got projects that you can get involved in. You're not wasting your time, you're sort of doing stuff. So yeah, that's day 11, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.